Brand name real estate. You see this pile of let me show you. We got black mold all up in here. 2x4s, nasty, moldy. Here's the bottom of the old vanity. You see that? Mold growing everywhere. Insulation, black mold in the insulation. And here's the culprit right here. This is called a gator clamp, also known as a shark bite. And if you notice right here, look, you see me turning that thing, that pipe? You see that pipe turns, right? You see that? Everybody can see that turns. That is not what you want inside your walls, because I'm going to show you the damage it causes. You want your all your fittings with copper. If you have an old house, we're in a neighborhood in West Ashley built in the 60s and 70s. It's got copper pipes. Plumbers use those shark bite / gator clamps because it's easy to do and it's fast. But it just about destroyed this freaking house. We got Matt in there putting in some new 2x4s with and we're replacing them with treated. So that gator clamp was right here. The mold went all through this wall, part of the ceiling, insulation on the back side, up the wall, and then it had under here. You still see the remnants of the ground being wet, but it was literally 3-4 inches of water in there. And hopefully, we hadn't had a chance to crawl under there yet. Hopefully, it doesn't look to be any mold under the stuff, but I mean, it was gross in here. And of course, in here on this flooring, we're gonna pull up this vinyl, and so all because of someone put a shark bite gator clamp in the house as a plumbing repair. Let me explain to you how this piece works. So this is like a FYI public service announcement. This right here, there is a rubber gasket in there, and once this pipe goes in, the water pressure builds up and it pushes the gasket against this pipe. So it's a pressure fitting, and it stops from leaking from the water pressure being against it. Well, guess what? Eventually, the water pressure will make that gasket leak, and it just starts one little drip, drip, drip. And that's what happened to this, and it literally had a lake underneath the thing. You want all your fittings with copper like this. This is welded together, soldered, whatever you want to call it, but in the plumbing industry, they call it sweating the pipe together because the pipe sweats. That's kind of funny. But anyway, that's a weld. My question to you is the public, which do you think is going to last longer? A rubber fitting, and this is it, or a weld? Of course, a weld's going to last longer. So here's the deal. We don't put anything in your house that I wouldn't want in my house. And I also don't build or repair things quickly. I mean, we do quick work, but we don't do it like half-assed. We always, I live by the saying, if I wouldn't want it in your house, my house, I wouldn't want it in yours. You know what I mean? So just Carlton with goldenpropertyrenovations.com and carltonsellscharleston.com. And that one little leak caused all this damage right here with mold in the house. And so what we're doing, putting back treated 2x4s. We're also going to treat all this right here with bleach, dry it with a 1200 degree heat gun. Then we're going to put some mold killer on it. Then we're going to put the insulation back. We're also using treated sheetrock to go back in it. And it all started with, we're still doing this. We're going to make this room, you know, they got the cool zebra stripe paneling. We got the cool zebra stripe paneling.
Good.
So this room, when we're done, is going to be beautiful. We put sheetrock over the paneling on this wall and this wall. We're doing this wall. If you notice, we moved the outlet for putting a flat screen TV up there. This wall is going to be sheetrock. This wall is going to be shiplap. And so the idea with the bathroom was just to pull the vanity out, put a new vanity in. When we pulled the vanity out, there was black mold behind the vanity. And then it literally just went, whoosh, I mean, all in there. And we have to replace the insulation. We have to replace the wood in the crawl space. Coming this way, we got treated plywood. Yeah, Matt, I got treated plywood to go in the crawl space.
All right.
And then once the treated plywood's up, you can put the moisture barrier on it. You want to give me a hand putting this trailer back on? Does it run to the dump?